Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there was a beautiful golden flower that grew in the heart of an enchanted forest. Its glow was said to hold magical healing powers, capable of curing any illness and bringing eternal youth. One day, the queen of a small kingdom fell gravely ill while expecting a child. The king searched the forest tirelessly, and finally, he discovered the magical flower. He plucked it and used it to heal the queen. She recovered, and soon after, a baby girl was born. Her hair was golden like the sunlight, soft and radiant. They named her Rapunzel. However, the flower had a guardian, a powerful and wicked witch, who demanded the child in return for taking the magic. Terrified, the king and queen begged for mercy, but the witch took Rapunzel away, leaving the king and queen heartbroken. She placed the baby in a tall, isolated tower in the middle of a dense forest. The tower had no doors and only one window at the very top. Rapunzel grew up there, under the care and control of the witch, who told her the outside world was dangerous and forbidden. Rapunzel's days were quiet and lonely. She spent her time painting the walls of the tower, singing softly, and dreaming of the world beyond the high trees. Every year, on her birthday, she noticed thousands of glowing lanterns floating in the night sky. She would stand by the window, mesmerized, wishing she could follow them. "I feel like they're calling me," she whispered to herself, telling me there's more to life than this tower. As the years passed, Rapunzel's hair grew longer and more radiant, shimmering like gold. The witch demanded that Rapunzel lower her hair from the window whenever she visited, using it like a rope to climb up to the tower. Rapunzel obeyed, though she longed for freedom and adventure. She had never seen anyone her age,
One day,
never walked on the soft
Flynn
grass
Rider,
outside,
fleeing
and
from
never felt
guards,
the wind on her
stumbled
face.
upon
The forest and discovered the hidden tower. Curious, he climbed Rapunzel's long hair to hide from his pursuers. Rapunzel, startled, tied him up with her hair, but quickly realized he was kind-hearted and clever. They spoke, laughed, and soon discovered a mutual longing for freedom and adventure. Rapunzel shared her dream with Flynn, to see the floating lanterns in person, to leave the tower and experience the world outside. Flynn agreed to help her, and together they planned a daring escape. When Rapunzel stepped out of the tower for the first time, she gasped in wonder. The grass was soft under her feet, the sunlight warmed her skin, and the forest seemed alive with possibilities. She laughed, spun around, and felt the joy of true freedom for the first time in her life. Their journey was filled with marvels. They explored colorful villages, tasted new foods, and met villagers who marveled at Rapunzel's radiant hair and cheerful spirit. At night, they camped under the stars, and Rapunzel discovered that her hair held magical healing powers. She wrapped it around Flynn's injured hand, and a golden glow healed his wound. Flynn was amazed. "You have a gift," he said softly. "And it's incredible." Over time, Rapunzel and Flynn grew closer. They shared their fears, hopes, and dreams, learning about trust and love. On a quiet night, they took a boat onto a shimmering lake, where thousands of lanterns floated into the sky. Rapunzel's eyes sparkled with wonder. "This is my dream," she whispered. Flynn smiled gently, holding her hand, "and I'm so glad I'm here with you." But happiness did not last long. The witch discovered their escape and confronted them in a dark forest. She tried to take Rapunzel back, threatening Flynn and shouting that Rapunzel could never leave her. Rapunzel, brave and determined, pleaded with the witch to let Flynn go, even if it meant staying behind. "I choose this," she said firmly, tears streaming down her face. Flynn, refusing to lose her, cut Rapunzel's golden hair, breaking the witch's magic. The witch screamed in fury and was defeated. Rapunzel's hair lost its power, but Flynn and Rapunzel were finally free. However, Flynn had been gravely injured during the struggle. Rapunzel cried, and as her tears fell on him, her magical healing powers returned, saving him completely. They embraced, grateful for life, love, and the new freedom they had earned. Rapunzel returned to the kingdom with Flynn. The king and queen were overjoyed to see their daughter alive and well. Tears flowed, hugs were shared, and Rapunzel finally understood who she was. She had been trapped by fear and lies for years.